Hey, what's up everybody? This is angryhippielady, and we are here for the second episode of the Rustbucket server. Now you may be asking, where is Neverwinter? Isn't today Neverwinter Day? Well, let me just tell you, this is a very fake cheery voice that I'm putting on right now, because I hate Neverwinter. Basically what happened is I spent the past hour or two in multiple epic dungeons with very, very weak groups that couldn't even defeat the early on mobs, and that happened in every single dungeon that I got into, and it took like 30 minutes to get into each one of them, and it was just painful in general. And so I came here because I hate Neverwinter. I'll get back on Neverwinter eventually. It's just that really just ruined it for me. Let's go ahead and repair this so I have one less inventory slot being taken up. See, these are melons. Let's do one right there, and then we'll do that for pumpkins also. Okay. So we've done quite a lot since you guys have been here, and so let's see. I need this to be tilled. Do I have a tiller anymore? Yeah, I do. And there's quite a few announcements that I need to make. So originally when I got on the server, I said that I would be doing some live streaming for this server instead of recording because I have too much Minecraft on my channel. Well, I can't stream. It wasn't a problem until very recently. I was able to, you know, stream whatever, but now I can't. So I guess I'm gonna be recording every once in a while. It's not gonna be a often thing. I guess it's gonna be more of my I hate this game, so I'm going to play Minecraft instead. Let me go turn it to day real quick to make it safer. Where's the bed? So yeah, I built this little thing here, and I meant to throw this. I just looked at them instead. Let's see, can I pick up any more? Might take them with me actually, because y'all got enough chickens. Well, I've got chickens at my home. There, didn't get anything anyway, so it didn't matter either way. So yeah, this is what I've let's get back up here. This is what I've been doing so far. Got ourselves a pumpkin, wheat. Oh yeah, I did that so I could plant stuff. Carrots, potatoes. We're gonna have a beet garden soon because I just found out there's a new food source in the game. I don't know how good it is or anything like that. I just happened to find a village and it happened to have them. So I have them at my base. There's like just another portal sitting there. So let's go to my base real quick, which has nothing. There's just chests. I really hope that y'all can't see my Skype message. I'm always very conscious about Skype messages, because you know how Skype, whenever you get a message, it'll it does that little pop-up or whatever. Yeah, I just did one of those pop-ups and it said something that I hope that the YouTubes can't see. Alright, let's get over here. Oh, do I have a pick? I do. It's almost broken, but that's okay. I need this quartz for that fountain. It's not for me, it's for the fountain of youth. Alright. And one last piece. Ooh. Found ourselves a little bit of a cave here. Not that... Ooh, okay. Look now. Let's get out of here. And maybe we'll do another thing today, I guess. I don't know. I need the quartz. I need some time to just get away from my rage, because that game makes me angry sometimes. There were a lot of people on it talking to that were like, oh, this game is going down the crapper and stuff like that, which I don't know if they're, you know, right or not. There was a patch today. It seemed to be a pretty big patch. I didn't even stay to... Can I please eat? Okay. I hate how... Okay, so on this server, I can't leave the portal right away. That's why you're seeing... Yeah, see, there's beetroots. That's why you're seeing me just stand there for a moment. Because if I leave right away, then... I'll get teleported back into the portal, and it will take me back to the nether. It's actually, like, moving me backwards instead of typical, oh, you never really left. So it really sucks. Alright, let's go ahead and get this going. Do that. And then... I'm weighing my options right now. I'm not sure what I want to do. I know I have sticks somewhere. Not in there. Did I use all my sticks last night? I can't remember much of last night. Cause I haven't been sleeping well recently. And today was some of the best sleep I've had, not ever had, but I've had in a long time. And it was really weird too, cause okay, so I know it's so interesting hearing people talk about their dreams. I'm waiting. There. Oh, no, don't you dare. God, I hate hearing that noise multiple times too. But it was just such a weird dream, and it stood out to me so much. And I have a recorder. I got a recorder for college classes, and actually didn't really use it that much. I used it for a couple classes that were where the professors were really hard to follow, or I found myself not able to focus very well for one reason or another. And so it was really good to have at that times. But for the most part, I really didn't use it, except for whenever I had an idea that I wanted to hold on to, and I either didn't feel like writing at the time, or feel like writing it down, or couldn't find pencil or whatever. But apparently this dream just struck me so much that I had to record it using my recorder, not just writing it down, which I don't do all the time. It's only when something is way out there. I'm usually pretty good at remembering the dreams anyway. I mean, after a while I kind of embellish it and add on to it and stuff like that, but for the most part I can remember it pretty verbatim. But this one, what happened was, and it's kind of hard to explain, but it wasn't like a post-apocalyptic world. I mean, that's kind of how I first explained it, but I've kind of changed my feeling on, or my thoughts on that. It wasn't really post-apocalyptic, but it wasn't, you know, the world how it is now. It wasn't like future world or anything like that. It was, so the dream, it starts out in darkness, which I guess could just be me closing my eyelids and just seeing that darkness or whatever, but it felt really significant because I never remembered darkness in the start of any of my other dreams. And then my eyes open, and that's what also stuck out too, was that I could see my eyes open in the dream. And this cave is getting very annoying, but there's quartz in here. And it wasn't a prison or anything like that, but we were surrounded in a concrete-ish, it wasn't like a special building, it wasn't pretty or anything like that, but it wasn't a jail. It kind of, I mean, I guess it kind of looked like one, but it wasn't. I wasn't in jail in my dream. But it was surrounded by like a chain link fence and stuff like that, and we weren't all wearing the same clothes either. Like, we were wearing normal clothes. And like something that really stood out to me. I know you're gonna hear that a whole lot. Something that really stood out to me. But this all did stand out to me. I'm not just saying that, but everyone looked really freaking happy. And then my dog growls. God, I hope the mic caught that. Everybody looked really happy. Grr, how dare they look happy. She's sleeping. That's why she's growling. She doesn't growl in real life. She's growled once while awake. And that was at a cat that got in the house somehow. But anyway, but yeah, everyone looked really happy, and there were some people were running the perimeter of the fence, not to like find a weak point or get out. They were just exercising, which I ended up doing at some point in the dream, which was really strange too, because I really don't exercise in real life. I used to a whole lot more, but now I haven't been recently, which is bad. She's having one heck of a dream. And then there were people outside the fence too, so you could get out of the fence. And I remember going out once, and we were in the middle of a plains kind of area, and it was really weird. We were all vegetarians, I guess, because we didn't hunt. I don't remember hunting at all, but there were animals. So it's not like there weren't animals or anything, we just didn't hunt them. And it was just amazing, and it was a utopia, I guess. Maybe it's all those impersonating a hippie thing that I've been doing. Because every once I'll pull out my hippie voice and just be like, man, that's not a good example of it. Apparently I do a pretty good old hippie voice, and I've been using it a whole lot more recently. Whenever I'm just talking to people. Give me all of that. How much quartz do I have? Not enough, probably. So yeah, it was something that really stuck out, but it didn't end there. It didn't end in the utopia. It got really freaking strange. One day just before night, people were coming back from, you know, their time outside the walls or the fence. It wasn't walls, it was chain link fence. And they were like, we reached a huge cliff, but the cliff wasn't there the other day, and we know that for sure because, you know, there was this and this marker here, and that was to mark how far we had gone out, and there wasn't a cliff when we put that marker there the other day. And we were like, wow, that's really, you know, there must have been something that happened, or, you know, some kind of seismic event or something like that. They're like, no, there's an ocean there now. There's no way that could have happened. There was no land in sight from the cliff. And the next day we wake up and the cliff is now surrounding where we were, like the building and area that was fenced off and everything. And eventually that fell into the water void kind of thing. I don't know if it was water or void, to be honest. But eventually fell into that, and then I was still with those people. Well, some of them, not all of them. Some of the people I recognized from real life, and then some of them were just, I don't know. I don't even know who they were. They were just there. It's probably some random person I saw on the street, and they somehow made it into the dream because my mind remembered them for some reason. But yeah, we ended up, it was like we were in a whole different world. And see, the thing was, in the world that we were in, there were no other people. Like, we were the only people. But in this world, it was more like the world that we are in now, like the real world. And, we became like a band or something of traveling musicians so that we could get around. We, for some reason, we ended up at like this kid's home or something like that, and I ended up playing the violin. It got really weird after that, but I really liked the beginning part of it, and I took note of it, and pretty much started writing, well, recording me saying what I would have written, a book. And I don't know. I'm probably not gonna go with it just because I don't know. It's so out there that it would be hard for me to kind of focus and really create this world that would need to be created. In other words, I just don't have faith in myself to write something like that. I would also be worried about it going way too close to, okay, looks like I can get it out, yeah. I would be worried that it'd be too close to, Maze Runner, too, because it... Then again, I've never read that book, I've only seen the movie. But it just sounds so similar to it. I mean, there's no maze or anything like that. And it wasn't a utopia by any means. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make this. Oh, I only have 42 of those. Dang. Alright. Let's go on to... I guess I could have just gone straight to spawn, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna go there or not. Let's see. This way. Yeah, you know, I would like to keep going with that idea just because it's interesting. I think it's interesting at least. Okay, let's go through here. Yeah, he can't see me. He didn't shoot at me. That's kind of weird. Okay. Oh, nope. Dang it. Okay. Hopefully it will not teleport me back and send me to the Nether. I will be very sad. Okay. So we've got that, and we're gonna need to... I actually... Let's see, can I get some out of the community chest real quick? This is a bad thing. I didn't want to move my stuff to my claim quite yet because of this. There's some cobblestone. Do we have any smooth stone? Oh, give me that. Yes, we do. Awesome. I will replace it eventually, maybe. What do I need? This. And we'll do a couple of these. Just for now. I don't know, I might continue it. Kinda want to be honest. I think it might actually be something decent. It's just... I wouldn't even know where to start, really. Okay, let's do a 1, 2, 4. There's a creeper. I don't have a sword. Or do I? I do. Let's get away from him first. He was way too close. Okay. Oh, I only needed him one more time. I guess I could have done that. Okay. And then we'll do another do and do. And let's see, should I go all the way to the corners or should I do this? Kind of like that. I really don't know what I'm doing. I might end up tearing all of this up and doing something completely different. It's highly possible. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this down. And do that. There we go. And I guess we'll put quartz right there too. Just to kind of stick with the theme. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I know it's been a little strange. Yeah. We'll see what happens with the recordings of this, this server. I planned on, I don't know. I don't know what to do. There's a lot going on Ucraft too that is just, I need to wait for a little bit before I can record there. Or do anything there, to be honest, because we just updated to 1.8 yesterday, and when we got updated, we used to have FireTick off, and when we got updated to 1.8, FireTick got cut back on. So all my stuff burned down because I took advantage of there being FireTick off. And yeah. So I'm taking a little bit of a break from there until that gets sorted out, if it can get sorted out. Because like I said, half of one of my builds burnt down, and a lot of other things burnt down of mine because I like lava and I use a lot of wood, so yeah. Anyway, I guess if it's not fixed by this Sunday, you'll see more of this on Sunday, and you know, it'll be the same style, it just will be here on this channel, or not on this channel, on this server. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm angryhippielady, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace out.